Hello, Mr. Gainer. This is Hudson. Um, I'm just, sort of trying to present the idea because we are concerned about, maintaining a straight level, like for example, something like this, right? So if we are dealing with the ground like this now, and you want the top to be like flat like this, all right, there are ways actually sort of actually achieving that. So what you could do basically, we could sort of begin by sort of start with this one, and then we don't the first course. We start with the first course. We drag it until it starts to reach where the slope, where the ground starts to slope up, and that will be our first. Alright, that will be the first Gabion. So it means this part here, let me just highlight something. It means this part here we're gonna have to dig a little bit. Alright. And we then come up with the second course. Right. Then where it starts to we starts to reach the slope of the ground, or the level of this side of the ground, then we step it up. But then it means we're gonna need an additional course, and that will be actually all the way, because this side here has to be also has a significant height, right? So that is another alternative. Or what you could do ideally is probably to sort of these are the Gabion courses: the first course, second course, and the third course. Right, so we are going to be using these gabions, these 2 meter by half a meter by half a meter. So this is half a meter from the ground, another half a meter. We're making it like a meter. A meter is really high enough. Right, if you make it half a meter, it's going to be way too high. And I wouldn't be too comfortable with the structural stability, because if you are sticking them up like a single course, then I'm gonna be sort of a bit concerned about the structural stability, because if you are going 1.5, we're probably gonna need to make the third of the height. All right, okay, and we are gonna need more gabions. Okay, all right. So another alternative is like to go with the gabion. It's like it's feasible, it can actually sort of go with the level of the ground. So basically what it means, but it might look funny, but I've seen some other gabions do it that way, that we can go with the slope. They are adjustable, so what it basically means is you can build up something like this. Okay, so now that will be our gabion. So it goes up with this the slope of the ground. All right, so we now sort of ignoring the level, actually sort of to make it like level with a level. So we can stick about 2 courses up of if we are going up with this kind of with the level of the ground, but it's subject to how steep and how high is this side as compared to the lowest side, right? And but it's also subject to you. You decide what is going to be best for the looks, right? So I've got a little memory about how the ground looks like, but as far as I know, I think the side that has a deck, I think that's the side that has a higher side, and then where the banana plantations or the banana trees that's probably the lowest side. Okay, but anyway, the best idea is to sort of see what is going to be the best when we are on site. Okay, So another, just to take this opportunity to sort of discuss what will be the best way to get the materials to the top. If this wall here, this existing wall here, it's probably about 2 meters or so. So, and we're gonna get about almost close to 100 tons of the stones, and we're gonna need to sort of move them to the top. So what we could do ideally to speed up this process, we could use a conveyor belt. But sometimes if you're going up, rocks sometimes they spin back. Depending on how we're gonna line it up. But if it's normally if it is too steep, then it means we're probably gonna have to find another way. But I'm gonna have to, when I get there, I'm probably gonna come in the course of the weekend just to see what will be the best way. All right. And as well, because I'm gonna be leaving the tools, so we'll discuss all the aspects of this project in detail. Okay, thank you so much for watching.